What's up, witches? I'm Casey. Welcome to Bewitching Beauty. Before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment down below. Did you pick up the new Jeffree Star palette? Are you even interested? Do you like his monochromatic line of palettes? Let me know down below. So, let's go ahead and jump into this video. As you heard, today we are reviewing the Jeffree Star Blood Money palette. I am super excited to jump into a review of this one. I have some thoughts on this palette, and I know everybody loves to hear my thoughts, because otherwise why would you be here? Because I got some loud thoughts and such. So today I am going to be swatching all of the shades in this palette and doing a full try on of several shadows in here. This is the most recent launch of Jeffree Star, and this is part of his monochromatic line of eyeshadows. To give you a quick peek, it is a fully green eyeshadow palette. I didn't know I was going to be getting this palette because it's Christmas season and we're all buying presents for other people, but my amazing, stupendous, loving husband went and picked this palette up for me, and I had no idea. So when he was like, hey, here's your shipping for Jeffree Star, I about died. So I didn't even know I would be reviewing this one, but here we are. I have done several looks with this palette so far. You can check it out on my Instagram. My handle is right up there if you are interested in seeing some of my other looks that I've done with this palette. So if you want to see swatches of all of the shadows in this palette and you want to see how I got this look, stick around. As you guys will have heard in my intro, today we are jumping into the Blood Money palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is his most recent palette launch, and just like some of his other monochromatic palettes like Blood Sugar that was all red and Blue Blood that was all blue, obviously, this one is the next installment that is purely based on one color, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, it has this really cool mint green faux alligator skin kind of material on the outside. It has these really nice little golden details on it, and it does feel very sturdy like most Jeffree Star palettes do. So I do want to go ahead and jump into this one and give you guys some swatches. So you can definitely see that I have jumped into some of these shadows already, the mattes and the shimmers. I will tell you, I have not been disappointed by one shadow at this point. I think I've used about half of the shadows in this palette. So today with the look I'm going to do, I am going to try and use some of the ones I have not used as of yet. So when I did my Raw Beauty Christie video, I found that the easiest way to give you guys the most realistic picture of what the shimmers and glitters look like as far as eyeshadows is to actually turn off my studio lights and to kind of use my flashlight from my phone and let you guys take a look at it with dimmer light with the flashlight on it, because it really picks up the glitter. So I think what I'm going to do today is I am going to swatch all of the mattes with studio lights so you can see what they look like on the skin, and then after that I'm going to swatch all of the glitters and the shimmers in the dark. So I'm going to kind of jump around the palette a little bit just so that I can do all the mattes together and then all the shimmers together, so you get a really good picture of what those shimmery shadows look like. So I have zoomed you guys in really close so you can get a good picture of what the mattes look like. Okay, so these are the matte shadows swatched from the very top row of the palette. So starting at the bottom, we have Mint Condition, Chameleon Fetish, Make It Rain, and Crocodile Tears. I will say that Crocodile Tears does look a little bit patchy, but that doesn't mean that's how it would be on the eye. I haven't tried this one on the eye before, so who knows, maybe we'll test that out today. The mattes from the second row, we have Equity, Heavy Weighted, and this one is Jaded. And the mattes from the third row, we have Private Island, Self-Made, and Persuasion. Starting from the bottom, we have Divine Intervention, Poison Ivy, Money Heist, and Emerald State. The next row, starting from the bottom, is CEO, tax-free, silent stash, and black card limit. Now you guys will see that this top one, black card limit, is a matte black with a suspended glitter. So now it is time to go ahead and get started with the eyeshadow look that we're going to do today. I am kind of torn about whether or not I want to go in like a more gold antique-y green direction, or if I just want to go like dark foresty green. I don't know. I am going to go ahead and start in my crease with this shade right here called Private Island. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and deepen my crease with this shade right here called Equity. To go ahead and deepen the crease a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and use a mixture of this shade right here called Persuasion and this one over here called Jaded. I don't know why, but I am having a little bit of an issue with patchiness right there. I think I've gotten it fixed a little bit. I had to switch between a synthetic brush and a natural hair brush a few times to try and get it to work, and I'm still seeing just like a little bit of patchiness right there, but we're gonna try and make it work. I think I am gonna do a cut crease today, but I don't know if I'm gonna do a full cut crease, maybe just a half a cut crease, but I am gonna do at least a half a cut crease. And I think I'm going to use a combination of shades on the cut crease. I'm going to use this shade right here called Money Heist, and maybe this shade right here called Tax Free. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cut out the cut crease about 3/4 of the way, and then at the end I've just sort of like blended it out with my finger. I'm gonna go into that Money Heist color on probably the inside up to about here, and then I'm gonna dab on some of that tax-free color, I think. So let's do that. I really like how that turned out, and the blend looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that on the other side super fast. It'll be super fast for you. It's going to be super slow for me. It is occurring to me that it is the 13th of December, so this is going really Grinch-tastic at the moment. So that's fun. I'm gonna now go down to the bottom lash line, and I'm kind of torn between going in a direction that's kind of like army green or tealish or bright green. I don't know. I'm very indecisive today. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and jump off camera, do my liner and lashes, and probably clean up these edges a little bit, and then I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and it is time for some face stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with blush, and it's gonna be a Lunar Beauty kind of day. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm gonna go into my Moon Prism blush palette, and I'm gonna use this very lightest shade right here. Next, I am going to highlight with the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Powder Highlighter in the shade Mercury. Next, we need a lip. This eye look is very dramatic, so I'm kind of leaning more towards a simple gloss. So let's see. Again, I'm going to use a Lunar Beauty product. I don't know why. It's just a day of Lunar Beauty. And Jeffree Star. Weird combination. And this is the Lunar Beauty lip gloss in the shade Moon. Okay, so this is the finished look using the new Jeffree Star Blood Money palette. So I'm going to zoom you guys out a little bit and we can talk about my thoughts on the palette. I think this might be my favorite Jeffree Star palette that I own. I didn't even know I was getting this palette until my husband surprised me with it, so yay for me having an amazing husband. I am a huge fan. I think the shimmers are absolutely stunning. The formula of them is incredible. There are two shadows in here that are more of like a chunky glitter kind of thing, and I haven't had a chance to test those out yet, but they do kind of look like they would need a glitter glue in order to kind of keep them in place if you're going to wear it throughout the day. I also know that he got like a little bit of criticism about the fact that not all of the shades in the palette are actually green, and that there are some that are sort of gold or tealy or not like a true green, and I think it is the best part about this palette because there are some really super bright, exciting, unique green shadows that I don't see most other brands produce, but I think it makes this palette wearable. The fact that he included other shadows that have a definitely green undertone. I mean, even the one neutral that's in the palette has a distinctively green undertone. So I would argue with people who say that it's not all green when it's supposed to be a monochromatic palette, because I assume you haven't actually tried it, because every single one of these shades on the skin comes out in some shade of green, I assure you. I think just like all of his other palettes, the shadows are incredibly well made. All of the customized presses that he puts into his different colors are always cute, and I have ruined several of them now by applying these eyeshadows in many different forms several times at this point, and so I have given this palette a thorough test before I reported this to you guys on my thoughts about it. I love this palette. I love this palette. I did have a teeny little issue with blending one of the mattes, and it is more of kind of like a tealy shade that is in the palette. So I think, as most people will know, purples, greens, super bright, vibrant colors that are cruelty-free and vegan, they have a hard time making them perfect and super duper blendable. So if I had a criticism, that would be the one. Otherwise, I am a huge fan and definitely love this palette and would absolutely recommend to you guys if you are considering going and getting it. I don't know if it's in stock right now, but if it comes back in stock, I would say this one is a great addition to anybody's collection because it is so unique. And if you like that monochromatic palette that he creates so far with the blues and reds, here's your green, definitely go get it. Absolutely love this palette. And at this point, I think I have tried 3/4 of all of the shadows in the palette, so I am very comfortable saying that this one is fantastic. Highly recommend to you guys. So this is the completely finished look. I hope that you guys like the cut crease situation that I did. I think it turned out really pretty and I'm very happy with the look and how easy it was to kind of get this look also in spite of my teeny little blending issue. So no excuses there. That shadow is a little tougher to work with. Before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment down below. Are you guys a Jeffree Star fan? Do you not like his kind of controversial sort of a personality? Have you followed the drama before? I mean, I'm aware of all of it, but like, I don't care because the eyeshadows are incredible. Honestly, and this might be a controversial opinion, I would buy a Jeffree Star palette before I would buy a Natasha Denona palette. So there's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my new technique on doing the shimmer swatches. Let me know if you guys like those and you would like to see those in the future. So don't forget to do all that fun stuff down there, and I will see you next time, witches.